Dooby-doo. Dooby-dooby-doo. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I forgot two things in particular. I just realized. Hmm. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, that's it. Hang on. Something went horribly wrong. Did it? All I wanted was to adjust something. Well. What is up, Ultimate Deadpool X? Well, indeed. Got it. Stretch it. Nope. Hang on. Stretch it upward. Ignore. That's right there. Just part of the lighting. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I could turn off my how it looks with my. It looks any better with the light above me off. Now I look really orange. Hang on. Don't worry, I am not a professional. This is the end? Yeah, this is the end. Oh my god. I should not be doing this while I'm live. God, it's like the lighting makes me so like gray. Oh my god. Alright, now, plan B. See if I could get my stupid switch back here for the light. Why do I look orange again? Maybe I shouldn't move around too much? Weird. Really weird. Let's try tilting it. I look orange again. What is up with my green screen effect? Hello. I'm wearing my Dragon Ball Z/Super poncho. It's a Christmas gift from my sister and my niece. But yeah, this be the end. I'm gonna stop the music now because copyright reasons. But yeah, this is the end. This is the end. My god, I'm orange again. Yeah. What the heck? Why am I freaking turning orange? Stupid. Green screen effect. The only reason why I have my green screen up is because my room's a mess. Ah! Green screen effect. Fire poncho. Thank you. There's more to the poncho. Like, Like, there's a Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like, I think it's supposed to be Super Dragon Ball Super Saiyan 4. I believe. I think that's who it's supposed to be, because on the sides it has like Ultra Instinct Goku and everything. So like, I believe that's what it's supposed to be. I could be wrong, but that's what I feel like. But yeah, this be the end. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. I'm gonna see about moving my backrest thing, because the only reason why I had it is because I feel like I'm more slumped in the chair, my recliner. See what I mean? But I'm gonna ditch the headphones for now, because I don't need them. I'm live on Twitch and on YouTube as well, on both of my channels, the main channels. So I got that going on. I have the sound alerts on Twitch. I don't think anyone's gonna use them, so it's fine. I'm not gonna hear them anyway because I have my headphones off. So it's all good. But yeah, this be the end of the channel. For those who don't remember, just a quick rundown. Man, it was like a few, what was it? Maybe about a month ago? How long ago did I upload the last video? Where it was like the last update I did. Let me double check. Where I talked about I'm planning on like ending the channel. I'm no longer going to be uploading any more content on the channels or anything. On my main channel here, I'm no longer gonna live stream like on Twitch under my alias of like Riveting Rivera, any of that. Every time I move too much, I start turning orange. I don't know, whatever. I'm ending the channel. I'm ending Riveting Rivera. It's coming to an end. Let's see. How long ago was it when I uploaded the video? 2 months ago. Gosh. That upsets me even more. For multiple reasons, mind you. Your Twitch says, the fuck? Oh my god, it does. Okay, hang on. I gotta update this shit. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I set up the stream under Restream. So I forgot that I have to do this one little thing for Twitch. Yeah, professional. Totally. Just no, I'm not. Fuck. I just realized 15 days ago I had gotten a new follower on Twitch, Wolf underscore girl 2514. I appreciate it, but I can't help but question why, because I haven't live streamed on Twitch and I don't know how long. But I appreciate it though. Even though I'm ending things here. Oh my gosh. This is a fantastic start to the stream and end to the channels. But yeah, I'm bothered that the video went up 2 months ago. 2 months ago, because I mentioned in the video that my goal and plan was to record content like reaction videos and everything all the way up until now, before the New Year's, before the year ends, and that way I feel like I would have ended more on a solid note. And as for those of you who follow me here on the channel who watch my reaction content, yeah, that didn't happen. Which I apologize for. Damn wolf underscore girl is gonna be severely disappointed. Right. I don't know how they found me, because like I haven't streamed on Twitch in I don't know how long. Not unless they found me, not unless they found the channel, the YouTube channel, and maybe then found me on Twitch and just follow, hopefully catch me live or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Wolf underscore girl, apologize because this inconvenience of just following and then I'm ending things. So yeah. But again, my initial goal was to record content ahead of time and even just to be uploading as frequently as I could. I tried, and again, the timings never fit whatsoever freaking ever. The times I really wanted to record something, it just didn't fit. Every time I wanted to, something intervened, personal life, and even outside around me with heavy outside noise. Not like it's a constant, but it's just random. It's just random and disrupts like the flow of how I want to do my recordings, and just be me. And yeah, it was a lot. And like as time went on, I honestly I was like it was getting later and later and heading towards the end of the year, and I was like, I'm running out of time. I don't think I'm gonna be able to record anything. And I'm like, this sucks, because I wanted to record a lot of Devil Artemis reactions, as many pitch meetings as I could of like pitch meetings that I feel like I would be interested in movies that he did that I probably want to check out later on. Some more Hell of a Boss. I don't know how I was gonna do it, but I was gonna try to like maybe just I was gonna my plans for my Has Been Hotel reactions was I was just gonna straight up record everything, and then I was gonna upload what was it, like a partial kind of review and announce when I'll have the videos edited and then upload them like later. And I think the Has Been Hotel ones were I was willing to like be my final reactions, and I would have had no problem uploading those in 2026 after because the reason why, because like Has Been Hotel and like certain other reaction content that isn't like as like content free compared to YouTube, like Hell of a Boss is more content free. You could like just do your reactions, like record your reaction, and like as long as it's more reaction content like available and everything, you can still kind of somewhat mostly kind of re-upload as long as you do your reaction and all that. But like Has Been Hotel, since it's Amazon related, you got to cut some stuff out in order for it to go through, just like a lot of other certain things. And there's this one specific software I wanted to use, in an updated version of this video editing software that I have, that I wanted to use, that would cut out like the music and just keep the audio of like the scenes in Has Been Hotel. It just didn't work, and I just didn't have the money yet, and time flew by. And so I was like, a part of me still really wants to do Has Been Hotel because I really love it. And I was like, that's the one I was willing to like upload later into 2026. And that was it. Everything else, I'm done. I'm like, because I'm going to focus on everything else on that. But as time went on with not being able to record anything else prior, I'm like, I don't even know. No reaction to Sermon Returns. Sermon Returns. Fuck! I'm not gonna lie. Part of me did kind of think about what if I did a live stream reaction, like doing a live stream and just reacting to content, and that's how I end 2026 or 2026, 2025. Problem with doing that is I'm pretty sure the stream will get copyright blocked on YouTube. If I like react too much YouTube content, you know, Twitch is like balls in the court. It's all good. But if you live stream live react content, then it's just like, nope, you're gonna get like a copy strike, but like it still might be viewable, but you're not gonna make anything off of it. I'm not gonna make anything off it regardless, but I feel like there's like obviously there's a chance that like even the stream, the VOD on YouTube would get blocked. It's just because of how cracked down YouTube is. reaction to every Devil Artemis video ever made. Not ever remade, of where I left off at. You know, like, where did I leave off at? Oh god, I could already tell from the thumbnail of my last Devil Artemis video. Let's see. I was episode 108. I think it was Perfect Cell versus hang on, I can't remember his name. Uh remember his name all of a sudden. Hang on. Conquest. I think that was literally the last Devil Artemis part in the episode 108. And I forgot how, like, I was like kind of like, oh my god, like on how Devil Artemis got in the video. You know, like that's the only phrase I could think of getting into the video, or just talking about it. Are you looking forward to GTA 6? I am, but a part of me can't but wonder if they're gonna do another like postponed date, because I remember seeing the trailer and it looks good. It looks real good. If like, because from what I remember of like of GTA 5, like on how good the graphics looked and like the cutscenes is like the animation quality is just like as smooth as like the gameplay and everything. It's like you transition, your character walks into the scene and everything. It's like all the same. If the trailer is as good as like showing how like the quality of the game is gonna be and transition smoothly like that, like I think it's gonna be great. To be honest, channel ending before GTA 6. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, I mean, I'll be down to play it when on my PNG tuber channel. I'm fingers crossed I go into VTuber, but that's gonna be down the road when I have more money saved up to pay somebody to make my VTuber model. My PNG tuber model is actually being made by a friend of mine. She's working on it right now. She's hoping to have it done by hopefully by March, I believe, the latest. She's hoping to have it done a little sooner if possible, but she's backed up on commissions and everything, so it's totally understandable and it's all good. I'm like, I don't want her to rush through it or what. Name the PNG tuber. But I think the same. It's going to be incredible. I just really hope it isn't postponed. Yeah, because wasn't it technically supposed to come out this year or something like that? I can't remember. I can't remember the year they originally announced GTA 6 was supposed to come out. I think it was like what, November 2025, and then they postponed it for a whole year, another year, and then a couple more months after that. Like, jeez. But name the PNG tuber model. So if those haven't seen in the description of the stream, um, a part of me wants to, and part of me I'm like 50-50. Uh, I don't know why. Like, I don't know. I think it's a VTuber thing. I like where, like, if someone who is a visual content creator, but then they would transition to VTuber and they want to like do it as a clean slate. But a part of me, still wants to though. Like, I'll tell you guys the name. Uh, all right, hang on. All right. I don't have any content yet on the YouTube channel. I have like these old YouTube shorts. It's like 5 videos. I was playing I'll give you $1. You're good old with Netflix. I'll say it. I have like 5 old YouTube short videos on the PNG tuber model channel. Um, I played with some old friends of mine, like Apex Legends, which I still part of me still wants to get back into. I just don't have any other friends to play it with. But yeah, this was old. But when I kind of like briefly sampled with the idea of transitioning over, because even in the shorts, I had my brief little sketch of how I want the model to look, but the thumbnail or my profile picture, that's the art style of how the character is gonna look. So on YouTube, the channel is called, or the PNG tuber model, the PNG tuber is called Revelation Reaper. You guys want? I'll do this. There's the link to the YouTube channel. Um, oh, also I should do the Twitch because I've been live streaming on Twitch with under Revelation Reaper. I believe it's Revelation underscore Reaper. I believe that's what it is. I'll double check right now. Give me one sec. No, it's just okay, no, yeah, it's just Revelation Reaper. There's no space or anything. Both R's are capitalized. What? Here you go. There you go. There's the Twitch channel as well. Um, the VODs on Twitch are already gone, but I had live streamed like Red Dead Redemption. I did 2 streams of Red Dead Redemption 2, and you gave me a dollar. Onto a temple I didn't have to. I appreciate it. Oh, that's funny. Um, I had just briefly started playing Red Dead Redemption 2. It's been a lot of fun. I haven't streamed it in about like a week or two. And then the last game I played other than that was Dispatch, and I have the VODs saved of Dispatch, and I kind of want to make content and upload it on YouTube. I'm thinking of just straight up uploading the VODs, or actually editing them and then uploading them. I'm kind of undecided. I'm kind of undecided at the moment. Promise is a promise. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But so even like right now, it's up and down with live streaming on Twitch. Like it's, I was freeballing. I was like, screw it. There might be a little background noise. I'm just gonna stream. I was like, I don't know what it is with streaming. I'm freeballing. I don't care. But when it's recording, it's more precise, and I'm like, I don't want background noise. I don't want background noise regardless. But like, I don't know what it is with streaming. I'm just like, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. But those are the 2 channels. I should I post a Twitter link to the Twitter and my Blue Sky? I don't know. Uh, Fuck it. All right. Let me get my Twitter. That way, all my new socials are there. There's my Twitter, and then let me get my Blue Sky as well. Oh, Blue Sky, where are you? There you are. I know a lot of people prefer one over the other, Blue Sky or Twitter. Some people prefer. Some people are okay with both. One or double of both. But oh man, yeah, it feels a little surreal that this is it of the channel. Um, I really wish there wasn't so many hindrances, like, and so many things that happened and interfered with me being able to stream and record. Life happens and we go on, like, just couldn't be helped. Couldn't be helped. Um, let's see. But I'm like honestly really like tempted to just like screw it. We're just gonna go for it and like I'm gonna do what I can for content because this is like a beginning period for the channel of like under like Revelation Reaper and everything. Like I don't know. Blue Sky, worst social media I've ever tried. It's up and down. People are uncertain about it. Because I think like everyone when did Blue Sky sorry, I got a text message from a coworker. Where did you get this computer? Sorry, one sec. Um, I can't remember when did Blue Sky come out. I'm gonna Google it. When did Blue Sky become to be? Blue Sky uh debut date? Oh, it launched in 2024, February 2024. So coming this February will be 2 years. So it's almost 2 years old. I can't help it. No one's on there. I have a couple friends on there. I rarely like skim through it, but a couple friends of mine and and other smaller VTubers I follow are on there as well. Um, like I think I'm on there like half the amount of time I am on Twitter because I'm so used to Twitter still. Um, but a lot of people have been like still hating on Twitter because of a lot of the usage of AI and everything. And well, about yeah, 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 about Twitter, yeah. Um, so like I'm kind of like 50-50 still of like from bouncing in between. Um, so that's just me. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention before in the beginning of the stream. In case if any of you are hearing like a slight static noise whenever I speak, the reason being I have a fan like literally like maybe 10 inches away from me blowing air in my computer. Yeah. Reason being, my I think I mentioned before, my computer fans stopped working. So I have to do this in order to keep my fan nice and cool from overheating. Like for real. Like if you guys want, I'll show you a picture. Uh let's see. Give me one sec. Let me get the picture. I don't want to save it there. Oh my god, why the picture get uploaded so big? It's ridiculous. So there's my computer. You see my PS5 behind it, through the glass case door. But the bottom left, that's my fan blowing air into the PC to where it has to be on its highest setting in order for like if you see the back fan, it's spinning because the air is blowing into it through the back fan, and then it's transitioning the air out. The front three fans aren't working. None of the fans are working whatsoever. Yeah. Damn, take it to Geek Squad. I did take it to Geek Squad. Took it to Geek Squad about like 2-3 months ago. They took a look at it, and they told me it was a manufacturer error, so they couldn't do anything about it, which is intriguing. Like regardless if it's a manufacturer error, they couldn't do anything, which I don't know, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. So like they told me that for me to contact the manufacturer, like wherever, and like that they should be able to like fix it. Um, and it involves the process of like showing the receipt of when I got it or what. The problem with that, I didn't pay for this PC. I won it in a giveaway. For those who don't remember, I won this PC and my whole setup from Leslie here on YouTube. I believe she streams on Twitch as well. Leslie, or also goes by Foozly. She did a Christmas giveaway about some 2-3 years ago, and I like it was a HyperX giveaway, and she was giving away like the HyperX microphone, the keyboard, the mouse, and everything. And then like the main giveaway was this computer, a brand new computer, and everything else, the headphones, the microphone, everything else that she was giving away as separate bits, and like even the monitors, and like that I won all this, and I won the computer. So it's like I don't know how I would go about the process of trying to get this fixed through the manufacturer when I didn't pay for it. It was given to me as a giveaway, or yeah, I wanted a giveaway. Like I feel like I'm screwed. Like how crazy. To be fair, it's lasted me quite a while, and I'm very impressed with it. I still feel it is salvageable. I feel like I need to take it to maybe another spot other than Geek Squad. If they tell me that the same thing, that since it is a manufacturer error, that they can't fix it, then I will probably then have no choice but to 100% figure out a way to contact them, and if I have to mail it to them or what, and hope that they can fix it. Because again, the PC still works great. It still works great. There's moments where like there's little moments where like briefly like it kind of like lags, and I think it's because there those moments when it happened, I forgot to turn on my fan to like keep it cool, and then it was getting pretty hot, and I was like, okay, that's my bad. You know. So actually, I'm surprised I never Googled this, but PC manufacturer error. Usually means your computer is stuck in a special manufacturing mode, often after motherboard replacement or BIOS flash. That's not good. That's not the results I wanted to read after typing in PC manufacturer error. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna deal with that later. That's a problem for future me. Uh, so yeah, that's a dilemma I'm dealing with the computer. But what were we talking about before all that? We were talking about Twitter and Blue Sky. Because I briefly wanted to mention the static noise. You could probably hear the fan and all that. So yeah, there was that. But ultimately, though, we're trying. Um, everything is work in progress. I think one of the biggest improvements I did for trying to progress with streaming and just content creating, recording, was upgrading my internet this year. That was one of the big things. And then it just, it, what's the word? Accumulated into nothing. Like, the internet still rocks, I'm not gonna lie, but like, there's still so little that I can do. But yeah, so there's still things I'm gonna try to work on to try to improve for like, averting background noise to like where it'll be harder for like people to hear me and like for the microphone to catch audio away from outside my living space. So it's gonna be a work in progress. I'm still gonna attempt it. I'm still gonna try to figure out alternative ways to make everything work. Um, but also for those who read the description of the stream, my main focus after leaving the channel, leaving all my social medias of Riveting Rivera, is I'm gonna focus on my health, my mental health. I'm gonna focus on my dog. I'm gonna focus on my living situation, try to improve it for myself, my living space. And I'm gonna focus on my PNG tuber, my PNG tuber of Revelation Reaper. If like I posted the links in chat. For those who are wondering what the model is based off of, it's supposed to be like a Grim Reaper kind of like design. Uh, the just explain it. I want to work on for those who don't know, most VTubers have a lore to their characters, to the characters they make to represent themselves, to represent their personality through. My character, I do have a story made as like a like I said, like I can't believe I just forgot the word I just used. But I do have a story used to set up for like introducing the character and how it's portrayed and everything, and then that's basically my backstory of the design and everything for the character. Uh, like for now, the design, like even for the PNG tuber model is going to be the Grim Reaper form. Is going to be the Grim Reaper. But in future contexts, I am going to introduce a human form. Like I'm gonna have a human form and a Grim Reaper form. Um, are you above or below Mori in the Reaper chain? I'm below. I'm definitely below. So in context, in my story, just a brief context, my character is like half Grim Reaper, half human. Um, and like my context of the story is that the original Grim Reaper, he or it, however it's portrayed, because it's like it's a celestial being, that would retrieve souls and transfer them to heaven or hell, um, that the Grim Reaper like would either train like proteges, like Mori, or like there would also be other angels that would portray as Grim Reapers as well. But they're all below the Grim Reaper. Um, so like for me, I'm definitely my character of Revelation Reaper is definitely below the Grim Reaper, but I'm also definitely below Mori, who is trained by Grim Reaper. Because that's what I remember her lore being, isn't it? Is that she was trained by the Grim Reaper, from what I recall. That's what I remember, at least. I could be wrong. Regardless, I'm definitely below Mori. Mori's great. She's awesome. Is the Reaper the mom or the dad? So, good question. My lore of the character is like involves multiverse stuff, and in my lore, it ends up bringing in that like an alternate universe Grim Reaper comes in, and this one is a female Grim Reaper, but the Grim Reaper of the world is potentially like a male or something, like um but it's hardly introduced. It's hardly introduced. I don't want to get too into it because I do want to write out the story, so in a way there is two celestial being Grim Reapers that are like on even playing field of power scaling, I guess you could say, if I want to describe it that way. But there's like Grim Reaper angel like deities who do Grim Reaper like duties, basically, to like help collect souls and whatnot. And that's just like a brief summary of like background story involving the lore. But yeah, it does involve multiverse stuff for sure though. For me, from the story of the character, because like there's a lot of stuff I still want to do. I still want to work. I still want to start brief working on my art style again. I want to get back drawing, and luckily I have Clip Studio now, and with Clip Studio there is an animation software, and with that I do want to try to animate my lore story, and then after that I would like to try to animate just little stories I would make up of my characters like adventures basically, of like either interacting with other souls and spirits. um I think it would be interesting. I think it'd be very interesting. But yeah, no, I'm like just I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to the next adventure of like where it's like content creation wise, but it's like I said, um it's now something different, something where it's gonna be PNG tuber. It's gonna be PNG tuber. Like I won't be showing my face on camera anymore. But eventually I would like to try to save up and get a VTuber model made. That is my goal. Um, and because I remember I mentioned this multiple times, and I'll just say it again because this is the end of the channel. This is the end of it. So, originally I wasn't gonna show my face on camera. I wasn't gonna show it. I wasn't gonna show myself on camera. I wanted to do strictly gaming. I wanted to do strictly gaming content. But during the time of when I first started the channel, my depression was very low, and instead of constantly pushing it back, I decided to go forward and just do it already. And by any means necessary, by any means of certain content. And I saw reaction content was something that was kind of blowing up, and I was like, I'm gonna try reaction content. Screw it. Just I felt like I had to do something as a creative outlet, and that's why I did. I did it all on my old phone, like from the beginning, until I eventually saved up and got a PC that didn't work so great, but it got me by. And yeah, did your character ever meet Rick and Morty? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Could try to do something like that, but no, I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, jeez. um, that's funny. Yeah, I never initially wanted to show my face on camera. I initially wanted to figure out how to make and like and transition it to like the character design, like, and then have it be my profile picture on the channel or what. I remember too when I first made the channel, I was like being so nervous of starting everything up, I didn't even know what to name the channel. And eventually it just Riveting Rivera. Like that was the name of the channel. Um I didn't even know what the nickname I wanted to go by. Eventually all my friends started calling me River. And that name came from my friend Nidge. Nidge DFX. Um which is so funny because like ever since then, I'll like practically a lot of my friends, and even up until now, quite a few of my friends like who are VTubers, um, they started calling me River, and even when my Revelation Reaper account, like whenever I pop into their chat, like there's like at least two of them, or not three actually, three of them who are, or no, actually no, scratch that, like practically all of them, like four of my friends who I try to tune in whenever they live stream, they're just like immediately like, hey River, hey. It's so funny. I'm just like I'm transitioning from here into my PNG tuber, and they still call me River. So that's a nickname I'm gonna be stuck with. And I think I even have it under my, let me see, do I have it under my about? I have it, I think, under my YouTube channel. I think I have it somewhere, either my YouTube channel or what. But like I remember mentioning before that like under my an alias of like my Revelation Reaper account, that I was like the nicknames you could call me, instead of just saying Revelation Reaper, you can like call me, I don't know, like a Reaper or a Rev. Then I was like, but a lot of my friends call me River, so you can call me River. You know, like I'm a I make jokes about like I'm a go with the flow kind of guy. You know, yeah. So it's just funny that I'm gonna be stuck with that nickname for sure. I feel like it's kind of funny to think about. Let me see. But man, I kind of let's see. Let me want to go through. Dang, I'm just like briefly scrolling through my channel, and it's kind of crazy to see how much, like, especially Devil Artemis, reaction content I have. River of Souls, yeah. Oh man, man, it's crazy to think about. Like, I'm just briefly reminiscing of like everything I did on the channel. I forgot some of my thumbnails. I just had my profile picture design. Like I was either too lazy to try to make the to capture a reaction from the video and then make it into a thumbnail or what. But uh, oh my god, I forgot I had reacted to a few meat cannon videos. I forgot about that. Oh man, I never finished Food Wars. I forgot that too. Dang, that's crazy. There's a lot I didn't wrap up with. Which is very unfortunate. Um, oh yeah, I forgot I made that video. I forgot I made a death battle hype video. It was a Alucard versus what was it, Dio? That's crazy. Oh my god, that thumbnail. I forgot about that one. Oh man. Let me see. I'm gonna check something. I still find it so funny that you donated $1. Ultimate Temple, like that's freaking hilarious. Let's see. Let's go to content. Me Cannon killing it lately. Yeah, I mean, I think I heard too that like he got banned for whatever reason on Twitch. I don't know what was up with that. Let's see. Dang, that's crazy. So hang on, how long ago was that? 7 years ago. 7 years ago from was when I had made my very first video here on YouTube. Uh, Secondary channel idea. Reaper reactions. Not a bad idea. A part of me kind of thought of like keeping everything on one channel. Um, I feel like the reasons why, because like I don't know, like I feel like sometimes it's just a bit of a hassle to have two separate accounts. To One is gaming, one is reactions. But I don't know, but that's not a bad idea. I was honestly strictly just thinking of just having everything on one under one channel, but Reaper reactions. Hmm, not a bad idea. I feel like, of course, if if I do that, of course, I'm gonna do more Devil Artemis reactions. Twitch wasn't happy about that. Twitch wasn't happy about what? About me, Ken? Yeah, I'm actually curious because like I never actually looked into why he got banned. Meat Cannon Twitch. Sure enough, when I typed in Meat Cannon, the first search result is Twitch ban. Let's see. Uh, guess I'll check Reddit because that's the first link that pops up. Buchanan was just banned on Twitch for an undisclosed reason at this point in time. Coincidentally, it's not even been 24 hours after Buchanan made a joke about Hassan hurting his dog in the latest episode of Creepcast. Wait, what? Twitch, I wasn't happy about that. Above message. Buchanan killing it. That's what? Sad as funny. Anything is that legitimately, no matter what he said. I said, I bet he. I think of Sansa. Wait, what did he say? He said the me can't say. Did he literally say that and then like they banned him? I think I need to go on Twitter too, because there's hang on. Do. Where are you? Crap! It's been so long since I've gone on here. I don't remember the name. The name of it. The name. Let's see. No, not that. No. I'm scrolling through Twitter. I'm trying to find this one because for the life of me, I don't remember the exact name of it. But once when I see it, a post of it, then I'll know, and then I can click on it. Better. I'm just gonna search Buchanan on. Oh god, that was probably a mistake. Wolf Girl. Hey, how's it going? Heck of a timing. Heck of a timing. Talked about you briefly. I think my message isn't going through for some reason. Oh wait, what? Hang on. Sending a message. How's it going? I mean, I'm channel's gonna be coming to an end, and like when I end the stream, so like wrapping things up with all this. Let's see. You're sending me a message? Ultimate Diplo X? He said he'd commit suicide. Oh, got you. Okay, that's the reason. Yeah, no, Twitch has cracked down on stuff like that with simply even like joking saying that. Yeah, Wolf Girl appearance. Yeah, Wolf Girl has made an appearance. That's crazy though. That's the reason why he got banned. I mean, at the same time though, I can't help but feel like I get it because like it's happened. Like I feel like it's happened before, but like they have expressed that they've cracked down on stuff like that of like simply making comments like that. But it is kind of crazy though, like considering that like if you I don't know, like for some people I feel like if you can clearly tell he's joking, that and then compare it to stuff like other people are doing, like that and are getting away with on Twitch, it's kind of crazy. I should have censored it when the beginning. My decision. Oh, it was not. Ah, okay. No, that's understandable. Yeah, because I wasn't seeing it before, and it was like, I was like, what? Happy 2026. Happy 2026. Wolf Girl, Happy New Year. Hope you're having a great night thus far, wherever you may be. Bless you. Brother sneezed out in the distance of the house. I heard him. Um, oh man, but it's crazy. Wait, hang on a second. I just realized. I just realized I have one of the tabs open, and it's pretty freaking bright white screen, and it kind of brightens me up a little bit on these. Like, got you, got you. It's barely gonna be 6 my time, so I still got briefly about 6 more hours before the new year. I'm probably not gonna stream that long. Still have to have my dinner. Have to have my dinner. But just kind of the thing is just, I don't know, it's just crazy. Everything on the channel. I can't help but think even briefly some of the struggles I had to deal with it's almost 9. The struggles I had to go through sometimes as content creating, especially like copyright strikes as well. There was quite a few. There was quite a few that were bad. I remember some of the struggles that were pretty bad was the death battle reactions when I was heavily doing death battle reactions. I was getting hit left and right. I was getting hit left and right with death battle reaction copy strikes. No matter how much I chopped, like no matter how much I filtered it, mirror flipped it, everything. I got striked left and right. I got striked like crazy. And then like it'll just blow my mind that like no matter what I did, it wouldn't go through. And then I would see other people who would like do reactions to Death Battle, the same videos, but like they would do the reaction to the whole video. But mine was just only the straight Death Battle. And it tripped me out. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And apparently from what I heard, Death Battle heavily cracked down on their content basically. And if you wanted them to like lift their restrictions, you had to contact them through an email or something. Devil Artemis quit Death Battle. I didn't know this. When did this happen? I was gonna say about Devil Artemis as well. Devil Artemis is he's incredible. He's very open to. When did that happen? Hang on. Oh my god, Ultimate Double X, you hit me with the shades. Redeem. I forgot about that redeem. I have my shades around here freaking somewhere. Fuck. Okay, hang on. They're around here somewhere. Hang on. My desk is a mess. I know they're here somewhere. The camera's gonna be shaking for briefly. Again, it's here somewhere. I know it. I think I have one. Ah, a little dusty because I haven't worn them in freaking forever. La da da da. Oh, dusty. All right. Hello. Might as well have these on as part of the redeem. I'll do it. I'll even set up a freaking timer. How long did I have it for? Set up for? What was it? I don't remember. Where the heck is my shades redeem? 5 minutes, right? It was a 5-minute redeem. I forgot. Okay, hang on. Timer starting now. There we go. All right, where was I? What was I even talking about? Devil Artemis. A few days ago. A few days ago. It's crazy. It was announced on Twitter. Damn, I didn't even see it. Sunglasses at night, nice. Right? I have my lights off in my room. There's only one light. And it's like aimed upward. You can see I'm turning freaking red and orange again. Um, but what was it? Del Artemis is freaking awesome. Like he's so freaking great. I've been able to communicate with him a couple times. Briefly more so with my based on my reaction content. But even the fact that I still think it's so awesome. I was able to chat with him like on two separate occasions, um, through a podcast interview wise. For those who don't know or remember, I used to be part of a group called Reaction Squad Podcast. I used to be part with them, and then I used to also be part on the YouTube channel. What was it? Take Two with Ivan Rubin. I don't remember if it was that one where we had a second part. Am I thinking of that one? No, no, it was just the one interview with Devil Artemis that I had, and then I got him and Daito Madachi mixed up because I remember I was able to chat with Daito on two separate occasions. But Devil Artemis, it was so awesome being able to chat with him. But like after that, I was really cool. Like it was really cool to just briefly talk with him. Even I remember he commented on one or two of my videos one time, and then we followed each other on I believe on Twitter, and I was able to ask him for help a couple times whenever I was hit with a copyright strike on a couple of my reaction videos of his, and he helped guide me through it to where he lifted um the copyright strikes. Again, Devil Artemis is awesome. Devil Artemis is really awesome. How'd you even get in contact with him? Yeah, no, it was crazy. I remember, what was it? What was it? It was about maybe two. I want to say 2 years after I started making content on YouTube. I was like, it was somewhere between after my first or second year making content on YouTube. I was introduced to the Reaction Squad podcast. I was introduced through Ivan Animal Reacts. He hit me up. We became friends, and then he introduced me to their friends, his friends over at the Reaction Squad, and then like I ended up joining him on the podcast. We originally used to do podcasts. I think it was like either once a week or once every 2 weeks. I can't remember. It was on mostly on weekends. It was mostly on weekends from what I remember. Um, and I remember we briefly started transitioning over to doing interviews at some point. I don't remember how long, but like sometime before that, I remember Artemis commented on one of my videos of reacting to his content, and he really liked it. And I was like, "Oh shit! Like Artemis, what the fuck?" Like it really surprised me. And one of my friends, John, he somehow came in contact. He was able to get a hold of Artemis and asked him if he was down to do an interview where we got a chance to interview him and chat with him. And the Reaction Squad podcast wasn't even that big. We were under 1,000, I believe, 1,000 subscribers. I don't think I was even at 1,000 subscribers at the time. I think I was definitely under when 1,000 subscribers when we had the opportunity to I had the opportunity to chat with him on the podcast, and it was awesome. Um, it it freaking sucks that the the episode is gone, unfortunately. Like I really wish I could have like downloaded it or something. It was only there for maybe a good couple months, and then like there was a sweep of like some of the podcast episodes, and then it was gone. Um, it does suck though. Like I really wish like I could have downloaded it at some point because it was awesome. It was really awesome being able to interview him, and even just chat with him one on one. And I think I had another buddy of mine there too. We were chatting with him. Um, it was fun. Uh, yeah, it's gone unfortunately. I believe it's gone. I'll double check, but from what I remember, last time I did check, pretty sure it's gone. Let me double check for you guys. Let's see. Okay. All right, glasses are off. All right, let's see. Let me double check. Yeah, it's not there anymore. If you look up the Reaction Squad podcast, it's not there anymore. The one with Daito Madachi is still there. That one's there. But unfortunately, the one with Devil Artemis isn't there anymore. Um, just to be safe, I'm gonna take a look at Take Two with Ivan Rubin because I don't think it's on there. Pretty sure it was on the Reaction Squad podcast. Let's see. Yeah, it was on the Reaction Squad podcast. That's where it was at, and it's gone. Um, yeah, no, it was really awesome being able to chat and um being able to chat with Devil Artemis. Like, I wish I could remember some of the questions I asked him. Um, but I think I remember one of the things in particular was like just like how like this is the transition of the voice of like him doing Cell, Kermit, and everything. Like, how did it get to that point of being able to do them? And I think from what I remember him saying, it was just like it was just a lot of practice. It was a lot of practice. It wasn't just simply doing it. It was just a lot of practice, like to where like it was a transition almost. And not only that, if you I feel I can't help but feel like if you go back in Dev Artemis's videos, like from his older ones, you can kind of hear it in his voice, like whenever he plays the voice of Kermit and Cell, like even separately or what. Like if you hear the difference from his older videos up until now, like I don't know what it is. It's like the voices now are just way more smoother, like way more smoother. One of the things I do remember him saying was, um, the Sal voice is much rougher. Like he can't, like I think he said like it was something like he can't do the Sal voice for more than an hour, because then it starts to hurt his throat. You know, like and he like then he has to call it. And I think it was the Kermit voice that he said that was much easier to do. I think can't remember exactly. Um, but yeah, no, even Take Two with Ivan Rubin was absolutely amazing. Being able to interview most of the cast of Horimiya, the anime, the English dub, was really awesome. It was truly incredible. Still to this day, one of my favorite animes. Absolutely love Horimiya. And then even being able to interview some of the cast of um, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. That was awesome too. I remember you told him that the Carl Weezer was cringy. Man, I don't remember what he said to that. Um, God, I remember looking back at it. The episode one in particular, it was just so freaking cringe. I think it's just the fact of just makes it even cringier. Just because Carl Weezer's voice and like the fact that like Devil Artemis wise overall, like to be taken seriously like that, such power scaling was just ridiculous and like ridiculous above measure overall of like how ridiculous it is. Like he's what Zamasu of the Devil Artemis universe practically, with like the ring behind him in like episodes 2 and 3. Oh my god, it was so absurd. I still can't believe that. Hang on, let me check something real quick. Oh my god. I do remember on Take Two with Ivan Rubin, we had the opportunity to interview Masako X, the voice of Goku in Team Four Stars Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That was really cool. Masako X is a really cool guy. It was so long ago. I don't remember the what I was like what we talked about, but the podcast is still there. The interview is still there. It's still on the channel on Take Two with Ivan Rubin. Llama, yeah, it's Llama Blast. I'm a Llama Blast. How would you handle the second one? Such ridiculous voice. Oh my god. So absurd. Um, Let me see. I will say one of the like some of the most fun I had, like being able to do this of like content wise of live streaming of like showing myself Ruben Rivera, like some of the most fun I had content creation wise was a lot of it was the reaction content. I think a lot of it also had to do with just doing content with my friends. The podcasts, even some of it doing reactions with my friends. A lot of that it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Um, I think one of them in particular that was a lot of fun was when we take two with Ivan Rubin when we dove into uh what was it Helsing Ultimate Abridged. That was awesome. It was a blast. It was absolutely great. Uh, I think another one that was really cool too was when we did even when I did some of the death battle reactions with some of my friends. I remember we did some of them. I did some of them with them, and then separately when I would do them on my own. But then what also hit copyright struggles and whatnot. It was rough. It was rough. Uh, I completely forgot about this. On the Reaction Squad podcast, we had the Final Fantasy Machina Bridge crew. We had some of them on there. Me and Nidge interviewed some of them, and Moscow is one. I completely forgot about that. Why did my stream? Hang on a sec. No, the stream's still going. I don't know why it's like lagging on restream all of a sudden. That's bizarre. I didn't miss anything in the chat, did I? Hang on. No! What's funny is that I don't even have the headphones on. Hang on. I completely forgot. What is this? What is my sound alert for the shades?
Quick, throw me my shades!
I forgot that was the notification of like the shades. I forgot it was Devil Artemis Sal like shouting for the shades. Like again, I didn't even have to look, or I had to look. I didn't have to have the headphones on, and I saw it pop up on my OBS. I was like, "What?" And I was like, "No way, you did it again." Yeah, I did. Fuck. Hang on. Start the freaking timer. Oh my god. I think I need to keep the headphones on. I don't know. In order for me to hear some notifications that might by chance go off. Gotta use my points before it. That's fair. That's fair. Unfortunately, that's fair. Hello. All right. Starting the timer. 5 minutes on the clock. What was I even talking about? That threw me off. What was I even talking about? Talking about the reaction to my podcast and whatnot. But man, yeah, it's just I don't know, it's crazy to think about. I'm gonna let's see. But I'm curious. I don't even remember what was my first Devil Artemis video I reacted to. Let me see. I double check. I gotta go to my YouTube studio. I'm fresh out now. Rest assured that is Not unless someone by chance who like remembers my channel, who would follow me a lot on, watch me a lot on Twitch, decide to use their points, then I'm kind of screwed. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna take a look. Let's see. Content. Oh wait, what am I doing? I could have just clicked on my playlist. Why am I going to YouTube Studio? Hang on. What am I doing? I had a not big brain moment. Hang on. There's the first episode. Open new tab. What was the first one? Oh my god, that was the first one? Okay. So the very first Devil Artemis like episode, like, so my very first like reaction to Devil Artemis, you know, the like very reacts to Devil Artemis Cell versus episode 1. The first Devil Artemis video in that basically was Perfect Sal versus Dio, where especially the end of that, Sal's gonna stab himself in the you know where. I can't believe that was the first. Oh my god. Wolf Girl, save us. Use the shades. No, I'm still on the freaking timer. Don't you dare. Oh my god. That is so funny. What is what was the last one of that episode? I don't remember. Oh, it was what was it? Perfect Cell versus El Hermano. I think what, part 2 or 3? I can't remember which one it was. But where Cell goes Ultra Instinct for the first time and basically kills him. Pop quiz. What's Cell's stand name? Moisto Fista. This freaking buff Winnie the Pooh. Freaking ridiculous. Every time I think of like Moisto Fista of like when Cell summons him, I remember when what was it, Artemis Breaks voice character where he's like shout. It was a Cell versus All for One. I don't remember which number it was, but like Cell summons Moisto Fista, and he's all like Moisto is like, hang on, I gotta make it a good one, you know. And like he breaks voice, he breaks character, and then like brings out like a radio and plays epic music, and then he shouts it. Like it's so freaking funny. Oh my god. I think the only other time I could think of where he kind of breaks voice, like in an episode at all on his channel, was what was it? The was it Devil Artemis Cell memes episode? It was like the memes episode, and like where he checks out the subreddit, and like practically immediately after the animation of Sal at the computer, and then it's like the picture screen of the subreddit, like Arnis breaks character because like he's reading the lines of like Goku and Vegeta from a meme, and like he's doing it in their voices, and he just immediately breaks character. And like he even mentions it. He's like, I can't believe I just broke character within like the first like 5 minutes of the episode. All for One episodes are my favorites. Yeah, same. They're pretty great. I've seen My Hero ended recently. I have not. So My Hero is an anime that I really wanted to get into, but oh, time is done. No more shades. No more shades. Um, there's a lot of anime I haven't seen. I've been checking out some anime briefly, like recently, and My Hero is one of them. Chainsaw Man is another. But like My Hero, like, and One Punch as well. But like My Hero is definitely one of them where like I completely missed the hype train when it first came out. The hype was all up there for My Hero Academia, and I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out when I can. But like I don't remember what I was watching at the time. Like I think I was like around the time I was like when Super came out and everything, and I was really focused on that. But like yeah, I completely missed out on that, and yeah, um, Just like I'm probably never gonna watch One Piece because it's ridiculously long at this point. And then I heard something from my sister told me that like apparently they just announced that season one is coming to an end of One Piece. I was like, all of that is season one? Like ridiculous. Oh my god. No, the shades, Wolf Girls help us. I think Wolf Girl's gone actually. Because I only have one viewer on Twitch right now. No, yeah, I always heard good things about My Hero Academia. I definitely want to check it out at some point. Maybe I'll check it out on my Revolution Reaper channel. Maybe I'll do it on there at some point. I just started One Piece. Damn, good luck. Good luck with One Piece. I feel like if I started, man, like I don't know when I'll finish it. I don't know when I'll finish it. Like it just feels like something that would never end. Like me personally, being a Dragon Ball fan, I feel like it needs to come to an end. Like the fact I still can't believe the fact that ever since the tournament of power, we haven't gotten another season of Dragon Ball Super. Kind of blows my mind. Like, because I know like when Toriyama was still around, they were focusing on like, I think it was like, because I feel like from what I remember hearing, when they were coming out with the manga, the anime eventually got ahead of the manga, and then like once they caught up, like they wanted to catch up, and then they wanted to get more of the manga out before continuing the anime. But then they started doing the movies and everything, and it's just like, dude, what about the freaking show? Like, what the heck's going on? It's a little rough on one episode of the board. Dang. So it's like I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on anymore with that. Like, from what I heard, the plans are that they're probably going to end it with Black Frieza, Frieza's new form. But then we still have like the Moro arc and everything, and then I don't know, this one other character, I don't remember his name, this one other character where like he wishes to be the strongest or something like that. I'm like, what kind of bullshit is this? But we get Dragon Ball News soon. All right, cool. Hopefully. Um, I still call BS on some of the stuff with the Moro arc. To be honest, I'm so disappointed with the Moro arc. Because I feel like Moro character alone is a very interesting, unique kind of character. Like even his design overall, but I feel like one of the things that led to a disappointment with the character was like where he went through his own kind of transformations of like kind of like whenever he absorbed people as well, kind of like Cell, and then his final form he just kind of looks a little bit more like Cell, but like just not all like I don't know. It's his face and everything overall, like kind of like we went from like something different, something like goat face and everything, to where when he's changing, he looks more like has human face, like Frieza and Sal or whatever. Like I don't know, like we went from having a villain to had its very own different, unique design to being turned into a similar face structural design of a lot of other past villains. I'm just like that's kind of disappointing. um And I think to me as a fan of Dragon Ball, one of the things that pissed me off the most in the Goro arc was the fact that was it Vegeta learned like key or power manipulation or something like that, which like sounded like it would have been a key point power technique to use and defeat Moro, but yet somehow Moro beat Vegeta still. And I was like, I feel like it's like, what the heck was the point of all this then? Just to what? Still give Goku being the hero and he beats Moro? And then not only that, Goku freaking gave him a Senzu Bean? Like, how freaking bullshit is that? Like, he didn't learn from, like, his mistake of giving a Senzu Bean to Cell? And, like, that was one of the things that pissed me off the most about the Moro arc, was it, like, it just feels like Goku never takes anything seriously. And he doesn't learn from his mistakes, basically. Like he was willing to risk the planet because of his lust for battle, as like Team 4 Star phrased it. More Arc was great. Last Transformation was disappointing though. Yeah. Spirit Fission. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's really disappointing. But I don't know. Like, we'll see what happens with the future of Dragon Ball. Um, See if they actually wrap it up at with like Black Frieza and everything. Because one of the things that sucks though too is that we had just briefly got introduced to this new version of Broly, which is more likable. Um, and then it's just going to come to an end. And then especially not only that, we got a Beast Gohan as well and Orange Piccolo. So it's just like, oh gosh, the fact that like it took years for them to like finally give like Piccolo like a transformation boost to where he's now kind of like almost on par with Goku and Vegeta again or something. It's like, but now it's gonna end. Like it kind of sucks. It freaking sucks, man. It freaking sucks. Let's see. Thoughts on Daima? So, I still haven't seen Daima. So, okay. Let me I need to take off my headphones because I am getting a little hot and my poncho is no longer helping. Hang on. Blah, blah, blah. So, for me, a big turn away for Daima for me was just like the timing of how the story takes place. So like from the get go, like the fact that like they all get turned into kids. I'm just like, why? Like I just can't help but think, like I don't know what it is that like Toriyama was so fixated on trying to like kind of relive moments of Dragon Ball, you know, and I'm just like, there was just why, like seriously, like what the heck, like you're gonna have this whole like season revolve around Goku and everybody being like kids 90% of the time, and then not only that is this is supposed to take place sometime before Battle of Gods, where we get introduced to Super Saiyan 4 being canon and Vegeta turning Super Saiyan 3. And it never happens again after Battle of Gods. Like, I don't know. It's just very confusing to me. I did hear it had great fights. I did hear that. Like apart, like I keep telling myself, I do need to go back and I do need to finally watch Daima. I just never got around to doing it. Like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, cause I seen like the pictures and brief clips of like some moments, but that was about it. Like, but I was like, maybe I'll go back and finally watch it all the way through. I just never got around to doing it. But like now that you brought it up, I was just like, maybe I should finally go freaking watch it. I don't know. Dub kind of sucks with where they went with the Majin voices. Oh, of course they did, because sometimes I don't know what they're thinking. There is no timeline in Dragon Ball. Yeah, at this point there is no timeline. 100%. At this point there isn't. Because like it made me think too. Like at this point, I'm like, with them doing this, I'm like, are they gonna do some sort of reset or something? Like, is this like DC Marvel freaking stuff where they're just gonna reset it and then reintroduce Beerus or something because now they have Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta? Like, it's just weird. It doesn't make any sense. Not only that, I don't even like the way Vegeta looks in Super Saiyan 3. Why can't they just give him long hair like how Goku looks? Just wanted to make his hair more spiky, kind of like Beast Gohan. Like, why? Like, I I do dig it that like Super Saiyan 4 is literally like still mostly 100% identical to GT Super Saiyan 4. It's just Goku's hands are a little bit more bigger. You know, like kind of like monkey paws big. Um, Still looks sick. Still looks badass. I'm not gonna lie. I am 100% though very surprised that Super Saiyan 4 is now officially canon in Dragon Ball still. That is very awesome. But yeah, still can't believe. I still can't believe I haven't seen Dynamite, to be honest. I'm just like, I just never got around to it. Like, I was, when I heard the concept of like when they revealed like what the teaser, when the teaser trailer or something, like of them being turned into kids, like everyone being turned into kids. I'm just like, what the fuck bullshit is this? The GT Super Daima, Super Dragon Ball Heroes, Xenoverse, Z movie timelines. Yeah, yeah. I will say, for Team Four Star did their absolute best to make the movies fit within the timeline of Dragon Ball Z. Like they did the very best. I think there was like a few movies where it still didn't fit, but they tried their best. You know, like I think one of the ones, for example, that I feel like they did pretty extremely well to where it fit was Team Four Stars Brawly movie. Where it's supposed to fit within the time frame of this waiting for the Cell games. And then they added a freaking scene of Goku asking Cell if he blew up the South universe. That was so freaking good. That was freaking great. And again, I just feel like yeah, they did their best trying to make everything fit, like the movies fit and everything. Xenoverse and like Heroes is straight up made up crap, like 100%. Like I think the only thing from Heroes I wish was canon was a golden cooler, a golden cooler. Not mech golden cooler, but golden cooler only. Like you know, in his mask form and then golden. Like that looks sick. That looks awesome. Everything else from Heroes I'm kind of meh. Like you know, like doesn't have to be canon. Like I'm cool with like Super Saiyan God Trunks being canon. That's cool, but like a lot of it kind of sucks. I feel like at this point it's just like all Dragon Ball Heroes is fan service, like fan service for the fans, not like Devil Artemis fan service, but Dragon Ball fan service of like getting epic fights and whatnot. Which movie would you call the worst, not including Bio Brawly? Ah, I was about to say Bio Brawly. The worst Dragon Ball movie. We're still talking about anime, right? Because like there's also Dragon Ball Evolution. Just saying. But I'm assuming you mean anime. Like the animated movies. The worst one. Uh, hmm. Super started out as a fan service. I guess is one way to look at it. And which one would be the worst Dragon Ball movie? No Evolution doesn't exist. Um, I think if I had to choose, probably. Okay. Hang on. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I have reasonings for this. Now, it's not Bio Brawly is straight up horrible. It's not a great movie. But I would have to say the second Brawly movie. Reasons why? Because it doesn't make any sense that because they killed Broly at the end of the first one. Like he had like blood shot out through his chest where his heart is, and he got blasted into the sun. And then not only that, if you think about it, it took Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Piccolo, who is most likely he has Kami and Nail fused, absorbed into him, and Super Saiyan Gohan try to go up against Broly. All of them to get their asses kicked, still can't beat him. But in was the second Broly movie, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who is still kind of weak than like his form when he beat Cell, to go up most of the time alone against Broly on Earth. And like we have Goten and Trunks trying to help in the back, and Videl trying to help, compared to the first movie. And then like eventually like it took like, granted we get the epic shot of like the family Kamehameha. I feel like that's all the movie was meant for. Was for that moment, the family Kamehameha. Other than that, the movie kind of sucks. Because it just doesn't make any sense of power scaling wise. Because this is where it gets to the point where power scaling is kind of bullshit in Dragon Ball. Because again, we have like 4 freaking powerful warriors, like of the Z Warriors. Let's just say 5 because Kid Gohan was Super Saiyan 1. But like we have 5 and trying to beat Broly, but they can't on their own, and so they all have to give their energy to Goku to beat him with one punch. And then in the second Broly movie, again, Broly somehow makes it to Earth. He's still alive, and then he's going up against one of the strongest warriors on Earth, and then 2 kids who are Super Saiyan, who have practically no skills in fighting. And then there's Videl, who's just human and doesn't even par in the Dragon Ball power scale. It's just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like 100%. Doesn't make any sense for them to try to make the story work that these 4 could go up against Broly, where like compared to the first movie, if you know what I mean. Again, it just doesn't make any sense. That's why I feel like 100% that the only reason why the second Broly movie was even made overall was for the fans, to bring back Broly, because the fans loved his design, and not only that, just to do the family Kamehameha. That was it. And yeah, like I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion, to be honest. Like it's still better than the Bio Broly, 100% still better than the Bio Broly, but like, granted, if like the Bio Broly movie didn't even exist, I still think like the first one is better than the second one, to be honest. Like, because it just doesn't make any sense for power scaling wise, and the people involved. Like Piccolo didn't even show up. Piccolo and Vegeta didn't even show up. They're still on Earth. They're still alive. They didn't even show up. Like probably weakened. Wait, he probably weakened from being asleep for so long. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense though, because like he went full power at some point. He wasn't even triggered. Like no one said Kakarot. He's still like and like he went full power crazy mode, like berserker mode. Like I don't know. It's just weird. Doesn't make any sense. Still doesn't even make any sense that how he survived. Like again, like he got punched and a hole got tore through him, and then he got like sent flying into the sun, and then the sun was left on that planet that got exploded from an asteroid crashing into it. So like I don't know. It's just crazy nonsense to me. No, I'm saying, like no one said. From what I remember in the second Broly movie, nobody said Kakarot to trigger Broly into snapping, like how he did in the first one. I don't remember anyone like constantly saying Kakarot to trigger Broly for him to snap, like in the second Broly movie. That's what I remember. You know, Broly still said Kakarot like multiple times in the second movie, but I from what I recall, nobody said it to trigger it, like in the second film. And I was gonna say though too right now, but other than that, like even just for like me as a fan of Dragon Ball, other than that, like the only other Dragon Ball Z movie that I feel like that I don't know wasn't as good. It was kind of like um, probably Lord Slug. Yeah. Hmm. I think Lord Slug and then like the second Broly movie. That's what I think. Hmm. Didn't Goten trigger him by looking like Goku, or am I crazy? I haven't seen it. Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't seen it in a while either. Like, but that's one of the things that makes it freaking weird though, because like just because Goten looks like him, is it triggered him? You know what I mean? Because like what? Because like man, the whole point was in the first one was that like was it Vegeta kept calling him Kakarot, and he kept saying the name Kakarot, which triggered Broly. But then it's like I guess that now that Broly remembered what Goku looked like, and then seeing Goten, it somehow triggered him. So I don't know. I guess that could make sense. I guess. But like overall, like I think just overall for the movie, just for fighters trying so any fighters trying to beat Broly involved in the film, the fact that it was those four, teenager, Gohan, and then Goten, Trunks, and Videl trying to defeat Broly, compared to the first film where we have Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and future Trunks and Kid Gohan, who are like all above Super Saiyan level. Like this doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make a lick of sense to me. But again, I just got a flashback right now. Like I still think it's crazy that Devil Artemis quit Death Battle. Like, was there any reasons why? I'm very curious. Because a lot of the Death Battle animations that he did were really good. I mean, again, overall, Artemis did an amazing job. Is an amazing 3D animator, which is still so awesome that he's working with Team Four Star with Hiffle. Let me see. Uh, he said the community was too much. Oh, wait, what? I'm trying to see if I did he post it on his on his Twitter, or I'm trying to see if I could okay, I think I found a post related to it. This person posted Devil Arms confirms his departure from Death Battle, citing the toxic community as a main nail in the coffin. I hope everything works out for him. Working on Death Battle should be a dream come true, but the community has turned to a nightmare. No, I could imagine. I could definitely imagine that. Hang on. When did he post this though? He said no worries. After my next, I won't be coming back, and this kind of reaction is honestly a big decision. Why? During the independent era, I carried a massive workload to help keep the show alive. Well, you all cried that it was gone. I did all of this while also running my own channel and Team 4 Star. Yeah, that's crazy. At the same time, alone, TFS up until episode 11, until I finally received help. That effort came from passion, love, and commitment, not obligation. But you guys really know how to ruin that and barely know jack shit of what goes on behind the scenes. It's disappointing to see that work reduced to complaints or entitlement instead of basic appreciation. I'm proud of what I contributed, and I stand by the decision to move on. I wish the team well going forward. P.S. Merry Christmas. Also, he confirmed this decision. Was it around the time before Christmas or so? That's crazy, man. Poor freaking Artemis. I hope he's doing all right. That's wild. Yeah, now because like the death battle community is freaking pretty toxic, 100%. Um, you did, yeah. Because, dude, like the fact of how butthurt like a lot of people get whenever like a one of the characters that someone really wants to win doesn't win, it's just so ridiculous. I mean, look at the Dragon Ball fans at this point. You know, like a lot of the Dragon Ball fans, like are like we're pissed because a lot of Dragon Ball characters never won. You know, like it's just crazy. Like, yeah, I guess you could say there are some death battles where it's like some of them are like you can't help but question, did they do enough like information gathering to feel like they were pretty confident a certain character would win. But like 100% of the time, though, at the same time, like the animation is still incredible. Like I feel like over the years, their animation has gone way better. Whoever they hire to do the animations and whatnot, like for me to this day, this past year of like the death battles, one of my favorite death battles, like unfortunately, like there are some that of the ones that Artemis did that I do like. Like I like the what was it Ganondorf versus Dracula. But one of my favorite death battles this year because of the animation alone was Bowser versus Eggman. The two the mixture of 2D and 3D animation was so good. It was so epic. Um oh yeah, another one. Omni-Man and Bardock. Like that one was the animation on that one was really good. 100% freaking Artemis did great. Beating Bardock is bullshit. Yeah. Nah, yeah, it is. But yeah, it's writers. Yeah, it's the writers for you. You know, can't blame Artemis for that. And Artemis is dealing with the fallback of fans just talking bullshit on it and everything. And you can only imagine, even just like just the team alone, them having to deal with the toxic community because like they don't get what they want or what like just bullshit. I'm like, just enjoy it. If you guys don't like it, it's fine. Don't like it. And like, yeah, sometimes I could agree it is bullshit, but I'm like, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. What the hell? That was unexpected. I came across something surprisingly on Twitter. What? Yeah, I'm reading something right now. I'm very curious. What the fuck? I will still be posting content. Say too. Hang on a sec. It's so random as heck. I skipped the analysis because of the idiot writers now. Yeah, I usually do that most of the time too. I just watched the fight and results. Yeah, same. And then I look up, and then I watch the end too to see the reasons why. That's about it. Um, Briefly, I just want to bring up. So, for those who don't know, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you know, I am a wrestling fan, and I came across on Twitter this one post that got recommended to me. Um, so there's like for those who watch WWE, um, there was this one moment from a couple years ago that was iconic of a fan where Brock Lesnar made his return to the WWE, like literally for the first time ever, when he first left, like was a UFC and everything, and like it was an epic moment. He made his first, his return to the WWE on Monday Night Raw, and he did his iconic entrance where he like lifts his arms and like he pulls back and he's just like yeah, and like I think fireworks go off or something too, but then they show a fan, and this one fan is just like yeah, like it was an epic moment. That camera angle shift to that fan became so iconic, and fans remember that. Everyone remembers that fan in particular because of the camera angle change of that moment. This dude was that fan. His Twitter account is called Brock Lesnar Guy because of that moment. And apparently, about an hour ago, he posted on Twitter that of him in like I'm assuming a WWE arena house show or what event, and he has the same shirt that he wore that night, and he's like like taking a moment, and he leaves the shirt on a chair, and he leaves, and quote of the freaking post says the end. For over 25 years, I've experienced some amazing moments attending wrestling shows, but now it's time to move on. I knew I was running out of time with this, which is why I hit it hard this year. What an incredible year it was, especially with John Cena's retirement tour. I need to focus on other things now, which I will be sharing with you guys very soon. But as far as attending wrestling shows, it's time for me to move on. I will still be posting content. Stay tuned. The end or ... to be continued. What is this? Like, this dude, hang on, he even has 54.2k followers. He's followed by quite a number of people. Cody Rhodes follows him. What the heck? I don't know what the heck. Like, he's like what, like saying he's retiring from attending wrestling shows. Well, like, was that his job or what? Like, oh my god, that's so crazy. I don't know. Sorry, I just came across that and it just tripped me out. I'm like, what am I? What? I'm like, what? Oh jeez. Oh my god. Okay, what were we talking about before? I don't even remember. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, Rick. Oh. Let's see. But man, I don't know if there's anything else I was really planning on talking about. Because it's starting to get a little later for me. We're talking about Death Battle, right? Um, but ultimately, yeah, no, I hope overall, I hope Artemis is doing all right. I hope that with the transition of leaving Death Battle, that like you can he'll still love what he does, and he could put a lot more of his own effort, not only one into his own channel, which he still 100% was, but like to into Team 4 Stars, Hiffle, you know, um, And I even hope too, as him being a 3D animator, I hope like other opportunities come up for him that like would be amazing. Would be really amazing. Uh, nothing but love for Artemis. He's awesome. Like not only as like a voice actor, but like even as a animator slash writer for his comedic writing of his Devil Artemis videos. They are something else. They are something else. Um, that's crazy though. Like I don't know, that sucks. Like you had to put up with all that. Where's my water at? I don't remember. Oh, back here. Ugh. Throat was getting a little dry from talking quite a bit. But yeah, I think overall my future plans with focusing on my the PNG tuber stuff and everything, and I might do a second channel. It's up in the air. Nothing's decided. With as Ultimate Deadpool X recommended of Reaper reactions. Nothing saddens me more than when Death Battle. Wait, when a Death Battle, I'm excited for pixel animation. Their pixel animations are good. They are good. I feel like the person they hired for the Bowser versus Eggman one, the 2D animation, was so freaking good. I can't help as a fan, like feel like hopefully they could work with this person for more in the future for 2D animations because those 2D animations were really sick. They were really good, especially the toss in a little bit of 3D. That was really good. I feel like sometimes certain pixel animations are like kind of like I feel like sometimes they didn't have to go to pixel animation, but like but then I'm like but it's their choice, it's their thing. Maybe it was easier for them to do that, compared to like try to hire somebody to do 2D animation, just the animation, overall. But yeah, the whole thing with a PNG tuber, yeah, everything's up in the air still. Right now my main focus is the main channel. Which I do have some VODs to either I'm gonna edit or just upload straight on YouTube. My gameplay of Dispatch and Red Dead Redemption 2. There are other games I do want to play. I do plan on playing. Let me double check on my library. Like Cyberpunk. I got Cyberpunk recently because it was on sale. I never played Cyberpunk. I've seen a couple clips, and I'm like, I'm definitely gonna play it. I also got Choo Choo Charles, a horror game. That's gonna be interesting. Detroit Becomes Human. I heard that one was good. I've never really, like, I've seen brief moment clips of people playing it, but that was about it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out. Also the Fallout 76. I'll check that one out. I have that in my library as well. Um, and then other games I have in my library that I want to play for and make let's plays out of. There's a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic episode 2 that I still have and never played. I was a huge fan of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, but it's been years since I played it. And I keep telling myself if I ever want to play the second one, which I still have in my library, that if I ever want to play the second one, I feel like I need to play the first one to relearn the mechanics of the RPG mode. But and then once I'm done playing the story mode of that one, then I'll dive into the second one. Let me see. Reaper kill count? Question mark. You're giving me interesting channel names. That's an interesting one. Let me see. Did I have any other ones that I had in my library already? That let's see here. I do want to play more Dead by Daylight. I played that briefly. Um, a friend of mine introduced it to me and played it, and it was a lot of fun. It was actually a lot of fun. I just got to find. I just got to see if they're down to play it again at some point, and then play, or if they're not available, play with more with them. I also have the game Devour, Banish Evil Together. That one's basically a multiplayer one. I'd be down to play that with a couple of my friends if they're available. Let's see. Oh, the Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy game. I still have that in my library. Still never touched. Um, I would definitely like to play that. And make a let's play out of it. And I think that was. Oh, there's a couple other multiplayer games. Like I need to find someone who's down to play it, and then we can play it together. It's called A Way Out. I'd be down to play that. That one's literally a two-player game. And also Heavy Rain. There's Heavy Rain 2, or not 2, but there's Heavy Rain I want to play. Forsaken Frontiers, there's that game. It's a multiplayer game as well. I have a few number of games. Content Warning as well. That's another one. Destiny 2. Man, I don't know where this cough is coming from. Like my throat is all scratchy. Um, but I have a number of games that I definitely want to try to play. That I definitely want to try to play and make let's plays out of it. Um, Play I Am Bread again. There are more levels. I'll think about it. Um, Let me see. Tetris. Is Tetris even on stream or on Steam? Oh, it is. There's a lot of different Tetris games. Hang on a sec. Oh God, hang on. Let's see. There's a there's a Tetris Forever. There's Tetris Affected or Tetris Effect Connected. Hmm. Uh, so I guess Tetris Forever is the newest Tetris. I mean, I'm not gonna. Don't get me wrong. I actually am a fan of Tetris, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like Tetris is one of those games where I could like probably play, but also chat, with you guys. It's more of like a chill chat next game. But then I also have to pay attention because depending how struggling I'm getting, like I think a good game to play, but also just chill and chat with people in the chat is what's it called? The game Power Wash, like Power Wash Simulator. Like that one's a good game to play, just to chill, vibe out, and just like chat with you guys. And oh, even was it Supermarket Simulator? Even like that one. That one's just a chill game to play and chat. You know, there's quite a number of games, but I have a list of the games I want to play, and make content out of. Yeah, so we'll see what the future holds. Basically, see what ends up happening. But I think we are getting close to wrapping everything up for channel to end. I will say, I don't know, like I really wish there wasn't all these hurdles that I've gone through for making content that really hindered me being able to make content. Like I wish I had I really do wish I had like the level of privacy that I wanted to record and make the content. You know, because it was rough. It was rough for like the last, I want to say 3 to 4 years. Like Not so much. It was rough. Like I tried making it work the first 2 years, and then the last 2 years it was a struggle. Um, like yeah, 4 years ago, the first 2 years of it when everything changed. Um, I went from sharing a room with my older brother, and to where it was more manageable because of our work schedules, to where I had a little bit more free time to live stream and record like whenever, basically. And it worked out for a while, and then eventually I moved into my parents' apartment to try to help out for a while with the rent there after my dad passed, and I didn't have privacy anymore. I didn't have a room to go all out like I did before, and the struggle got harder and harder over as time went on, and then even now I no longer have a room to where I have curtains as walls, and it just got harder. So I don't know, like it's just interesting, like to think about, like, but ultimately overall, I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the content, the reaction videos, the gaming moments with me and my friends here on the channel. Remote soundtrack, everything you need there, and streams. I don't know about that. That sounds like a hassle of doing that. That sounds like a no go for sure. Oh my god, it's been well, chum. Yeah, it's been swell. That's crazy. I don't know. Part of me is like ready to unplug the webcam and not plug it in until the date comes when I eventually have my VTuber model made, and I would need the webcam again for the tracking, to attempt tracking depending on the quality of the camera. The tracking for the VTuber model eventually. But yeah, part of me is about ready to unplug it and then yeah, wrap things up. I will say some of the highlights, some of my favorite moments that I remember of making reaction content here on the channel. Uh, Definitely was when I received comments from like just the most unexpected people. Um, when I received a comment from Devil Artemis, from Daito Modachi, from Ryan George, who, for those that don't know, Ryan George, he's the pitch meeting guy, you know, from Star Wars Theory, when I reacted to the Vader Episode 1 reaction. Um, Hope things go well for your new online life. Thanks, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Ultimate Depot X. Nah, yeah, like I really hope so too. I do know 100%. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the new kind of style, the different transition of how to do things. It's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be challenging for sure, but I feel like I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun with it too. Uh, it's gonna be very interesting. It was really awesome to even the amount of friends I made along the way. I know some of us, like some of them, we no longer keep that much in touch anymore. As time went on, but I still consider them friends. I still consider them friends for sure. Some of them from the Reaction Squad podcast. Um, yeah, even even Ivan Animal, for Take Two with Ivan and Ruben. It was fun. It was real fun. I'm gonna miss it, but gotta look forward to things to come. I'm gonna put a lot of focus on my main goal is to put a lot of focus on all my other things first, like I mentioned before, my health, my mental health, my dog, my living space, and then lastly is going to be the my PNG tuber channel. I'm gonna do my best to still put effort into it in the process of everything else, but I feel like the other things should be more a priority. But I'm still gonna do my best. I'm still gonna do my best because I feel like once when the first things are more settled in, then everything else will come along more naturally. You know, so it's gonna be a work in progress, and gonna do my best to try to make 2026 at least a little better than 2025. I don't want to get. I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm not gonna get my hopes up of like, yeah, this is gonna be the year or something. You know, like no, like a part of me wants to think to myself and say like, you know what, 2026 will like I want to make it at least a little better. If it's at least a little better than 2025, I'll be okay. That's a win. That's a win to me. You know. So overall, it was fun. Leaving the channel at 1.31K subscribers. How many subscribers is it? Because it doesn't really say it on the channel. I have to go to my YouTube studios. I am leaving the channel at 1,312 subscribers. I honestly still can't believe I hit 1,000. That is crazy to me. I think one of the craziest things too that ever happened on the channel was when I got a donation of like $200, and it left me so skeptical that like I was worried it was a fake because I, for one, that's never happened to me before, and then two, like it was like taking forever to be added in like my analytics and everything, and like I remember looking up online that like there were a lot of fake donations going around to have that comment be shot up and just to be viewable, and I didn't like that. That hit me hard. I didn't like it. So I thought it was a fake because it was like it took like over a week, and like I was like, I feel like it's a fake comment, and like they're just posting that comment just for what, I don't know, and like their comment was sweet and everything, but I was just like, I've never seen a comment, and especially with the way it was highlighted, it threw me off because it looked identical to fake donations, and when I just reported the comment as like I think it was like fake or what, then it was like at like an hour later it affected the analytics. I was like, oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. And I did my best to try to see if there was a way to undo it, and I couldn't. And luckily, I screenshotted it and I apologized. And I remember for like a good week of like content that I uploaded after that, I like shared the screenshot of the comment because I felt so bad that I thought it was a fake, and because I don't know, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that I would ever receive that kind of donation before. Um, I remember commenting or not commenting. I just remember when I was worried like something was off about it, and then seeing like when I looked it up online of like possibility of fake donation comments or something, like highlighted comments and everything. It was confirmed that there are a lot, and this is how they look, and it looked identical, and it just affected my like doubt of it being real to where like it made me think it was fake, and I don't know. I felt really bad after that, but I thanked the guy a lot. I mentioned it like in quite a number of my reaction videos after. Damn, that's awesome. Yeah, no, it really was. It was really awesome. I feel like to this day, I still feel bad about it. I still feel bad about it. I wish I was like a little bit more patient and a little bit like more trusting because I think I remember during that time I was really depressed too. Um, because I remember briefly I when I mentioned that like I remember I think it was on a video too. I mentioned I was like not doing great, but I was hanging in there trying to get content out, and the guy even commented saying that like like he like just talking about like like how how great it was, like, you know, and leaving me to keep pushing forward and everything. And like, yeah, it was a trip. That is something I'm still gonna regret to this day, that I thought it was fake and I reported the comment to have it removed. I still regret. I 100% regret it. Predictions on 2026. Predictions. Like overall in general, or like for myself in particular, or what? I don't know. I don't know, because there's always something crazy going on in the world. There's always something crazy. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. Like 100% at this point, you never know what's gonna happen. I don't know. Like, I feel like sometimes I try to avoid predictions, like of like, because I feel like predictions also lead to like, yeah, this is gonna happen or something. Like, I don't know. What predictions? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Been on war at this rate. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a possibility, which is very unfortunate. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. I don't want that. Like, as like the years went on, like I'm just, me personally, I'm like, especially seeing it on Twitter and everything, of like all these reports of stuff, like of like war and death and everything. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. Like, I just can't help but think to myself, I'm like, why can't we just have world peace? Like, honestly, why can't everything be like, you know, no more war? You know, like, everyone just treat each other the way you want to be treated and everything. But like, no, like, there has to be all this like hate and people feeling like you need to feel and believe what I believe in. Otherwise, now you're a dead person or something now, and like, or you're gonna regret it and everything. And it's it's a trip the way the world is now. Like, I feel like it's getting more chaotic. I don't know what the world, like what the predictions are. Yeah, I'm seeing, I would see a lot of that trending, and it's very disheartening. It's very heartbreaking. Scary even too. All I can say is, to that, I hope it's not true. 100% hope it's not true. Because I feel like if that happens, it's just the end at this point. With how advanced a lot of like things are nowadays. Like, I remember seeing um those drone bombs and everything. Like, that's terrifying. I don't know. I just hope that's not true. Like, I hope it never happens. I hope things start to slowly become like at least peaceful. But only time will tell. But I think for now, I'll wrap things up there. Say goodbye to the channel. Bye to the saying goodbye to the channels, my social medias and everything of Riveting Rivera. And I'm gonna move forward with Revelation Reaper, my PNG tuber channel for channels, and we'll hopefully eventually have my PNG tuber model made and wrapped up. Well, let's be positive. Yeah, that's all we can do. Just try to be positive. It's been good. It's been real good on Depo X. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you being here. Much love to you. Thank you so much for the love and support over the years. It's been incredible. I really appreciate it. I really do. And now, I don't know, I think it was just hitting the stop streaming button. But until whenever I see you all. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And I hope that's with love and respect. Love you all. Thank you all so much for the love and support over the years from this crazy journey, this fun, crazy journey. Ultimate Epic X, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. It means a lot on this adventure. Feels surreal. Thank you all so much for the love and support. Love you all. And hope if you all get the chance, follow me on my new adventure that upholds. And Ultimate Deadpool X, I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful new year.